All right, we're recording. What's up, YouTube? This is gonna be a more realistic video. Just got back from the gym, and whenever I go to the gym, I just think in my head about trading. And currently, the situation I'm in, trying to become a better trader every single day. I'm currently working with 17 PA accounts, and I'm trying to build them up. And again, you know my story. I've been trading for 3 years in the futures market and 6 years total. And yeah, I just wanted to honestly, basically, this could be a psychology video, or this can just be the truth of my journey, and maybe something you need to hear or not. So again, I just wanted to speak my mind in this video. It won't be too long, but I just want to go over the real reality of just trading in general, my journey, what I'm doing. I personally made the Discord free again. If you guys want to join the Discord, it is free, because I also want to go over just teaching people and beginners in trading, going over social media and stuff like that, on how people just have this mindset of needing to get payouts and just proving a point to other people on social media, and thinking that payouts just make them the best trader, and they can start selling a course and all this shit. And just social media has brainwashed a lot of people, and this is where I want to come differently into the trading space. Again, there's people out there like that, but again, I'm just trying to show the real truth and the real reality of my journey. I say that all the time, and again, I just really have been taking my time and trying to get to where I need to be. So, starting off the video, I just want to go over my thought process on my trading journey and everything that I'm currently doing and why I'm doing it and all that, because again, I'm going to start reading a book soon. I think it's called The Compound Effect and stuff like that. Ordered on Amazon. I want to start reading that soon, but I've been focusing a lot on my psychology, overall me as a trader, overall taking my time as a trader, and stop focusing on the money so much. And I've been saying that a lot in my live streams and stuff like that. I literally post my live streams every single day on YouTube for you guys to watch, and just overall for me to watch too, and just overall evolve as a trader and see where my journey goes as we keep growing as a trader over time, right? What I'm trying to say is here, what I've been focusing on lately is I started sizing down a little bit on these PA accounts. Again, it's not because of fear, it's not because of greed, it's not because of just stupid shit that people are going to say. It's because I'm in a position where I could make a lot of money, right? And again, I'm not focusing on making a lot of money right now. Right now, I'm focusing on being a good trader. Going on social media and stuff, and I try and stay away from social media as much, because again, in the beginning of my journey, I'd watch people, I'd learn a strategy, this and that, and that helped me learn a strategy over time. But again, the more experience you get in the markets, you start to understand that you can be on your own, develop your own system, and figure out how the markets work based off experience, right? So recently, I've just been focusing on slow growth, slowly compounding my accounts, slow profits, and just building over time. And that's been working over the past 4 months, right? I've seen a big change in my overall trading, my win rate, my profit factor, all that stuff. And it's just showing that taking your time and slow profits do compound over time. But a lot of people on social media nowadays, they tell you that you need to rush the process. You need to get this payout as quick as possible. You need to prove a point to people and post it on social media. And if you get a payout, you are a profitable trader all of a sudden, which is the stupidest thing that I hear on social media every single day. And I recently just went to a meetup with a bigger trader who's actually a really good trader, and there was a bunch of students and stuff there. I was one of them, and every single person that was there trying to ask him for advice, all they were saying is, I'm about to get my first payout, I'm about to become profitable when I get my first payout. And it was just like, these kids have been trading for 6 months or even a year, and they think that just because they get a payout, that makes you a profitable trader. And this is where I wish we could go back in time, where again, when I started trading about 6 years ago, maybe like 2 years in, I was on live accounts and I wasn't on these prop firms. And that's like just saying to me, like back then when I traded in a live account, let's say like you get a $2,000 payout. It's like saying you make a $2,000 trade and you're profitable. You say you can withdraw it on a $5,000 account. You make a $2,000 trade. Holy shit, you're a profitable trader. Even when you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. It's just the stupidest shit to me right now. And this is where I'm starting to focus on, is you should be focusing on 6 months to a year worth of your data. Can you consistently be profitable over 6 months? Can you consistently be profitable over a year's worth of data? Not get one payout and then blow a bunch of accounts after that and blow all the money that you just made. Not get 2 payouts and then not be able to get any more for a couple months. Can you keep compounding your accounts and keep making profits month after month after month, and following your rules, being consistent, staying disciplined, being a good trader? Can you do that? And I feel like that's what should be making you a profitable trader. But on social media nowadays, people just think that, hey, if I get a payout, I could start selling a course, I could start doing whatever the hell I want. It's going to impress people on social media, and you people on social media want to see the people in the Miami high rises and the Lamborghini and the Rolls Royces. When you guys see that stuff, you're like a deer in headlights, and you just go towards the light and you think it's going to be the easiest thing, and you guys can do that right away. And that's where you just instantly get attracted to those people, and you just think that trading is just going to be this easy thing I can learn in 2 months and start getting a bunch of payouts and I'm going to be rich. You know, it's just like the stupidest thing. And I was thinking about it in the sauna. It's just like, I don't know. I also see as, again, I listen to these more professional traders, how they start going a little bit more crazy, and maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. I'm just, again, showing the truth and the real reality and speaking my mind and trading. You could agree with me. You could not agree with me. Maybe I don't even agree with myself 2 years down the line. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just speaking my mind right now. But again, it's like you start to realize why these people don't even like trying to teach people, because again, I run a Discord now and I just put it to free, and I would run classes for free on Wednesdays and Sundays and stuff like that, and you'd get the people who would show up and you would tell them the truth about the journey of trading and how it's going to take time and how you have to put in the time and the effort. And I've literally had people tell me that they don't want to do that. They want to get it done as quick as possible and they don't want to put in the work. It's just like mind-boggling to me how social media makes you guys think that trading is so easy and you can just learn this skill within 6 months and start making money. You can get a payout and start making money. It's just like, again, just because you get a payout. And I've seen this with kids. Like, I've had friends as traders and stuff like that, and I've recently just cut everybody out of my life and stuff like that because I've seen people get payouts and they're doing the wrong things. They're trading without a stop loss. They're overreacting. They're almost blowing their accounts because they get emotional because they lose a trade. It's like, these are the things you have to start to focus on, in my opinion, to get better as a trader. And that's where I started to just implement that into my trading. With 17 PA accounts, we've been building more and more accounts, but it's like I've been focusing on the slow growth process, hitting good trades, coming into the markets with the attitude of I don't need to take a trade. There's no rush to get a payout. There's no rush to build these accounts. All I have to do is do the right things and try and be a better trader every single day and a better person. And over time, that'll slowly compound to where you could start making more and more money without the stress and without the anxiety of just placing a trade, right? And again, I'm still not where I want to be as a trader, and we have plenty of room to grow. And I'll be honest with that. I'm honest in all my videos. I'm not the best trader. I don't know everything. But again, I post the real reality of my journey on social media to try and help as many people as possible, especially the beginner people. Again, I have experience in the markets. I feel like I have the right to talk about this stuff. And again, maybe I'm going a little bit crazy. Who knows? But overall, it's just like, I feel like a lot of people nowadays just think that this shit is just going to be so easy, and they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to put in the time. They don't want to study endless hours. They don't want to dedicate everything to this. They want to just think that trading is going to be this easy journey that's not going to be hard, and it really tests who you are, and it really shows you your demons that you're going to have to deal with when you start trying to get to those next levels. And I'm going to be honest with that. I'm at the point where it just got so annoying where I would consistently pass accounts, consistently just keep passing, and get as close as I can to a payout, and then all of a sudden you fucking blow up and everything's gone. It's just like, it gets to a point where you get sick of that, you get sick of yourself, and it's like, listen, what do you need to do to get to that next level? And I started to understand, to get to that next level, and I could be wrong, but again, I think I'm going to prove this over time. In future Travis, you'll know if you're right or not. But again, it's just like, what is the rush? What is the rush in your trading journey? Why do you need to get that profit, like that payout? Like, even if you have a job and stuff like that, I've been around people, it's just like, they need to do it to pay their rent. They need to do it to quit their job. They need to get a payout to prove a point so they could sell a course on social media. And I think that is the stupidest shit ever. They're so focused on impressing people. They're so focused on making money. And they're so focused on everything but trading. And I think that's a meme on TikTok or something like that. But like anything but trading, but I'm gonna shut up. But regardless, it's just like, why can't we just focus on becoming a better trader and taking our time, doing the right things, not putting our accounts on the line every single week when we're trading, stressing out about getting to a point instead of slowly compounding over time and taking the right trades with good risk management, taking the slow route, like just like being able to slowly compound your accounts over time without the stress, so you can perform really well in the markets and be able to walk away from your computer and not be emotional and be like, holy shit, I lost half of my drawdown on one trade because I'm over risking. And then you take another trade and another trade, and then all of a sudden your accounts are gone. It's just like, maybe it's just me or not, which is discipline or something like that. Because again, I wrestled in college. It's just like, I don't understand what the rush is with these people nowadays. And it's just like, I listen to these like motivational stuff of like ICT and stuff and the sauna and everything. And it's just like, you start to understand the more experience you get what these people are trying to say, that I never understood about a year ago or something like that. Because I was so focused on trying to prove myself on social media. And that's where my social media is going to start taking a little turn. I made the Discord free. My focus right now is not to educate people or anything like that anymore. Again, I have educational videos on my YouTube and stuff like that. If you guys want to watch those, they're good information on those, especially for the beginners, to show you guys a strategy and help you use confluences and stuff like that. But after that, it is up to you. I can't teach you emotion. I can't teach you discipline. I can't teach you how to not freaking crash out and blow your accounts. That's just trading experience, and that's something you can never teach. The only way I can kind of teach that is show you guys my journey, show you what I'm going through every single day, show you the process of my trades, of my wins, my losses, my break evens, all that stuff, and show you the real reality of the slow growth of a trader. And maybe that can implement stuff into your mind to show you that, hey, this shit's actually going to take time. This shit's actually going to require a lot of discipline, managing my emotions, a lot of psychology and stuff like that. Hopefully when you watch me, you guys can see that stuff, and that's what I want to prove over time. I'm taking the slow and patient route. I have people tell me all the time, you need to size up, you need to start doing this, you need to start doing that, and it's always the people who are just so emotional. They always blow their accounts. They're always trying to just get somewhere so quick instead of doing the right things and slowly compounding over time. I just don't really understand the rush. It's just like if freaking, let's say Ronaldo or something like that, a soccer player, right? And you're a fucking football player. Let's say like football, like America, right? Like your football, you know what I mean? But let's say Ronaldo's a soccer player and he makes a freaking 50-hour course, so you're with him for 50 hours and he shows you how to play soccer. It's not like you're going to be on his level within a month or 2 months or a year or even 3 years or even 4 years. You might not even ever get there. But what should you do? You should literally take his advice and just slowly try and get better every single day compared to the person you were yesterday, and that effort will start compounding over time and you'll start to become a better soccer player. It's like in trading. We always get to this point, and I feel like this is the breaking point, and I'm about to get to that breaking point, right? We're so close to getting to where we need to be, and again, I'm not focusing on that yet. I just want to focus on being a better trader every single day and doing the right things. Everybody is in such a damn rush to get to a payout, to get followers on social media, to prove a point to people on social media, and that's why most of you guys are getting stuck, because you see these people with the Rolexes, the Miami penthouse, the cars, and all that shit. And again, like I said before, you're like a deer in headlights, and you fucking just go towards the light, and then all of a sudden you get smacked by reality, and you just notice that trading's actually fucking hard, and you end up just getting stuck in this cycle of just blowing your money over and over and over again because you're stuck in this emotional cycle thinking you need to get somewhere so quick instead of taking your time and being disciplined and compounding and becoming a better trader and a better person over time. It just doesn't make sense to me, and just maybe that's the part of my journey I'm at. I could be wrong, could be right, I don't know, but this is just my mindset right now. But I just don't understand why we need to get to this place so quick just to prove something to people. At this point, I'm getting more comfortable on social media. I think I'm doing the right things. I have a lot of experience in the markets, and right now my main focus is to keep getting experience, keep getting better, keep doing the right things. Like I said, being disciplined, following my rules, sticking to my psychology, sticking to my risk management plan. And I see over the past 4 months, we've had these accounts for like 4 months now, the longest I've ever had accounts, and I haven't broken my rules yet. Even on the days where I'm on losing streaks, I walk away. Does it suck? Yeah, but it's like I see slow growth over time, and I show that in my YouTube videos all the time. I show my TradeZella or whatever the hell it's called. I show my win rate, everything. It's like I don't care what people think anymore. I'm trying to become a better trader for me. And just people again, it's just this ego thing. And I had even someone tell me the other day that I need God in my life, was just the stupidest thing because I cut people off in my life. Because again, some people just get annoying. I'm here to focus on my journey and getting better as a trader. And I'm going to show my journey on social media to help the people out there who actually want to learn and actually want to get better. For the people who just want to treat this as something that's just going to be easy in their life and easy to do, go watch somebody else, because I'm going to be real with this stuff. I'm going to show the real journey. And again, if you want to go listen to some fake guru, go do that. But again, this is for the people who actually want to dedicate to watching the videos, taking their time, learning from my losses, learning from my experiences, all that stuff. But again, the main goal is right now, I don't give a shit about proving myself to anybody right now. I don't care about getting a payout right now. I don't care about making a shit ton of money. I don't care about all this stupid shit just to get followers and for people to watch me. I care about actually becoming a good trader. And I feel like that's what separates most people, like the top 1% versus the freaking 99%. Because the 99% of people now, because of social media, are so focused on selling that course, getting the Miami high rise, doing all this stupid shit, making as much money as they can. I had a conversation with somebody the other day about how they work a job for freaking 10 hours and they make $200 a day, but they don't even follow their system and they can't even take profits because they want to make more money every single day. It's like $1,500 a trade or some shit like that instead of following their system, following their risk management. And I'm like, dude, you could sit in an office for 10 hours and make $200 a day, but you are in a trade for 20 minutes and you see $1,500 of profit and it goes where you're supposed to take profit, but you're going to let that thing run just because, again, you want to make more money because you're greedy. But you can't, you could literally sit and work for someone else and just be there for 10 hours. Excuse me, hold on. Wow. And be there for 10 hours and just be like, all right, I'll make $200 today. That's good. I can have patience with this and work for you. But again, I can't follow my rules and my system in a trade for 20 minutes and make $1,500 a day. It doesn't make sense to me. You guys want to get rich so fast, but you don't want to do the right things to get rich. And again, I'm going to prove this over time in the future. I feel like I'm really at that breaking point of becoming a better trader, and we're starting to figure that out slowly. And I post the truth every single day. We'll see where it takes me. But again, I'm not being cocky. I'm not being overconfident, stuff like that. I'm just starting to look at my data and observe what the right things are to do by taking your time, being consistent, and slowly compounding over time, because I just don't see what the rush is. You can get really far within a year of doing the right things, but you people don't want to hear a year. Oh my God, it's going to take me a year to build my account. You could change your life in a year or 2 years. It's so stupid. You guys want to change your life in a month or overnight, and it's just like you try to learn trading within 2-3 months or 6 months, and you see it's not working, and everybody's a scammer and this and that. You start pointing. It's just the stupidest shit. But again, it's just like, it's social media that brainwashes most of these people, and I don't know. It's just, my focus from now on is going to be getting better as a trader, doing the right things. Again, I've already said it 10 times in this video and I'm repeating myself, but it's just like, if you're going to watch me from now on, and you could come join us for free now in Discord if you want to watch it, trade live with us every morning. But my job right now is not to just educate people, because again, I don't know everything. I'm becoming a better trader. I know way more than I did from my first video on YouTube. I go back and watch those videos and even think I'm an idiot from back then. But again, it's when I was starting off on social media and when I was getting better as a trader, and we're just going to keep growing over time, right? We're going to keep growing over time and keep putting better information out there, because the more experience I get in the markets, the better I'm going to become as a trader, and that's just time that's going to tell where we're going to get. So again, there's a difference that I just want to show out there, that these people rush the process so much that you guys are listening to, and again, you don't have to listen to me. I really don't care anymore. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. The people who want to listen to me, go ahead, all right? I'm going to show you the things that work and don't work in my journey, right? For me, your journey is going to be different than mine. But again, by watching me, you'll be able to see the truth and the real reality of someone else's journey trying to get to the top of where they want to be, right? Because this is my dream. I left college wrestling for this shit. I lost a lot of relationships with people over this shit. Like, trading is more than money for me. It used to be I used to just want to prove to people that I can make a shit ton of money and want to get rich, blah, blah, blah. Again, I'll be honest with that. But it's gotten to a point where I'm so obsessed with trading now, is I just want to be a good trader, and the money will come. I just want to be a good trader. I want to be a good trader and a good person, do the right things, and the money will flow doing that. I truly believe that. But again, my main focus is to be a good trader and help as many people out there as possible and show them the real truth and the real reality of this shit. And if you think that I'm an idiot or anything like that, I don't care. Like, I really don't give a shit. That's cool. All I know is I'm going to outwork most of these people. I'm going to outwork a lot of people in this game. Again, and you can too. But there's a difference of the people who are the 99% who keep failing and the 1% that make it to the top. It's work ethic, discipline, emotions, and doing the right things every single day to become that person. And again, we'll see over time. I truly believe we're going to get there over time, but we're trying our best to do the right things. And you got to cut the distractions off of all these people who just act like they know everything. Nobody knows everything in this game. I don't care who they are. Trading's fucking hard. Again, a lot of people have more experience in the markets. Like, the people who have the experience, the years of experience in the markets, they know things, right? But again, nobody knows where the market's going to go 100% of the time, right? It's just so stupid to say you have a 100% win rate, 99% win rate. It's that stuff's stupid. We'll prove it over time that we can become a better trader, do the right things, take the slow and steady route, and that'll prove over time. If you don't want to trust what I'm doing or believe what I'm doing, I don't care. You'll believe it one day when we get to the place we need to be. That's just how people are. They need to see the freaking sunshine and rainbows to believe something, but they don't want to follow the real journey and stick to the real journey with somebody. But again, if they're showing you the car and the Rolex and the Lambo and all that shit, trust them, right? Now I'll listen to them, right? It's just like, I don't know. Social media nowadays has brainwashed people, in my opinion. But again, I'm trying to just be one of the real ones out there and show you my journey. So from now on, I'm not trying to be an educator. In some of my videos back then, I might sound like an idiot. Again, I keep getting better on social media as a trader, on YouTube, all that stuff. But again, the educational videos that I've posted and I do post in the future, they're to help people get into trading, learn a strategy, learn confluences, and then it's up to you to freaking put in the work, put in the time, put in the effort, and learn. To become a better trader, you need to get experience in the markets. That is the best way to become a better trader. The more experience you get, the better you'll get. But again, that takes time, patience, discipline, and hard work. And most people, you can't teach that. You can't teach that. We'll see what the future holds. I'm going to keep posting how I post every single day. I post my live sessions every day. I go live in the Discord. It's going to be free for the next 6 months if you guys want to join. The link will be down below for the website. But again, my goal from now on is just to be getting better as a trader, growing as a trader, becoming the best I could be as a trader, not trying to get as rich as I can as quick as possible just to prove you guys that I'm the best trader in the world. I don't give a shit. I'm trying to prove this to myself. I'm trying to do this for a living. I'm trying to become a good trader in my eyes. I don't care what anybody else has to think. You could think my ego's big. You could think I'm a loser. You could think I'm this. You could think I'm that. But I will prove you wrong over time. And again, we'll see. All right, just again, we'll prove you. I'm going to prove it over time. I'm confident in that because I literally am obsessed with this shit of just trying to become a better trader. Most of you guys are so focused on the money, so focused on selling your course, so focused on getting your followers, so focused on quitting your job. You guys stay focused on that, okay? I'm going to take the slow and steady route and do the right things every single day, and you will see over time that doing this, small wins compound over time, and you'll get to that position where you could start risking more money because your accounts are bigger, you have more capital to deal with, and it's just less stress. It's less stress on your brain. It's less for your emotions to go crazy, for you to crash out and stuff like that because you're doing the right things and you have plenty of room. You're fine. If you lose, you're fine. You have a 2-trade rule for a reason, you're fine. It's like, again, I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy, but this is just a real video going out there because I was thinking on the way home, thinking in the sauna, that I just wanted to make a video for you guys to show you the real truth and real reality of my thought process and my journey and stuff like that. So again, I might sound like an idiot. Who knows? But I'm going to post this regardless. And again, we'll see where we are a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. But I truly believe we'll get to where we need to be because, again, I feel like my mindset's a little bit different than most people in this world. Again, I'm not saying that to be an asshole, but again, you guys are too focused on just trying to impress others, and who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Like, again, if you want to listen, listen. If you don't, fuck off. That's it. That's really it. We'll prove ourselves over time, and that's all we could do. Time will tell. Again, we're going to focus on getting better as a trader, not how much money I can make every month or every day. I'm not there yet, and that's the truth. The money will flow when you do the right things, and I truly believe small profits of doing the right thing, executing on the right trades, following your system, following your rules, following your risk management plan, and slowly just compounding over time, that adds up within a year or 2 years. I really think it does, and again, we'll prove that over time. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I might have sounded like a little bit of an ass, but again, just wanted to be real, just wanted to be true with you guys, and we have a new week coming up. Today's Sunday, so we'll see what this week brings. All right, peace out.